The old saying is that time flies, and that has certainly been the case with the Tiger Pregame Show. In the 20 years of the show, we have seen just about everything. Great wins, heartbreaking losses, incredible trips to locations in 13 different states, some of which I never imagined I would see while traveling with the Tigers. So in this 20th season, I thought I would chronicle the year, the travels, and the thoughts to document this anniversary season. I hope you will join me in this journey on the Tiger Pregame Show's 20th season vlog. Well, good morning. It's December, and if you're playing football in December, that is usually good news. Always good news, actually. And it's game day. Tigers in North Carolina for the ACC championship. I'm getting in a little morning walk here before heading towards the Charlotte area. It's been, kind of a long week. Anytime you lose to South Carolina, like we talked about last week, it can be a long week. But playing another football game 7 days later with a chance to win a championship would be great medicine. I kind of reflected a little bit this week, about the ACC championship. I can remember when the conference went to the championship game back in 2005. We just couldn't get in there. We couldn't get to it, and then once we got to it in 2009, we couldn't win it. And, it was very frustrating. It was probably the reason Coach Bowden didn't make it at Clemson. And, of course, Dabo Swinney was hired, which turned out to be a really good thing for us. But I can remember how great it felt in 2011 when we finally won it versus Virginia Tech on that cold night, and how it, almost brought me to tears of joy because it was such a cool moment. And I thought about that a lot this week, and we've done a lot of great things since then. Of course, we've won a bunch of ACC championships, and we've also, won 2 national championships and been to a lot of playoff games as well. But I think myself and Clemson Nation needs to remember that championships matter. They do. They matter, and winning tonight matters. And we didn't get an ACC championship last year. Didn't get to play in the game and didn't win it. We beat South Carolina last year, but we didn't win an ACC championship. So I think it's a good time to reflect on what really matters in Clemson football, and certainly beating the Gamecocks is one of those things. We weren't able to do that. We can't control that anymore. But we can win a championship tonight. And that's what I'm ready for. And I think Clemson Nation will be ready for come kickoff time. And we just need the Tigers to play their best game. So I'm going to get the rest of my walk in. Beautiful morning, a little overcast, but pretty warm for a December day. And we'll check back in a little bit. Go Tigers! Hello, Megan.
Good day, go.
All right, still a little bit of rain in the area, as you can see. here at the Charlotte Marriott City Center. I'm going to take you inside to show you where the setup is for the pregame show. See, the place is decked out pretty well in Clemson and North Carolina gear. And there we go. Nice little setup here. Pretty simple is all it needs. No speakers are needed today, so pretty simple. And this will be my view for the 267th Tiger pregame show. All right, hour number 1 is in the books. We're now about ready to crank into hour number 2. Things getting festive over here at the Charlotte Marriott. You can hear behind me folks watching the Texas Christian game. They're losing right now. Just a lot of chaos going on in college football. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to the next 2 hours of the show. And we'll be back in just a few minutes to give you another update. Hour number 3 of the Tiger pregame show about to go down. And behind me, chaos in college football is ensuing. Texas Christian may be going down to Kansas State in overtime. We're going to check that out here in just a minute. Lots of fun. It's Tiger pregame show. Hour number 3 coming up. Go Tigers. Shots passing the ball. I also think DJ Uyunglele will rebound, but if he does not, it will be a much quicker replacement of that. I think we'll see Cade Klubnik earlier in the game. I don't think we'll lament through 4 quarters of football with bad quarterback play. So either that's DJ early or that's Cade coming in after him. And I think Clemson will run the ball.
ACC Football Championship Game.
that's another ACC championship. Man, what a night in Charlotte. Things kind of started off in Charlotte the way it kind of ended against South Carolina, and then Cade Klubnik comes in, and it's like night and day. It's like a switch flipped, and the Tigers just dominate the Tar Heels. Great defensive performance. That'll probably be forgotten over time, because I think what will be the lasting memory is Cade Klubnik and what he did for the offense. But the defense was spectacular. Special teams were spectacular. Nate Wiggins blocking a field goal, and then of course an interception return for a touchdown. And it just feels good. It's exactly what Clemson needed the week after losing to South Carolina, is to get back out on the field and find a way to win a conference championship. And championships matter. They matter. I said it all week, and I believed it, and I certainly feel it now that we've been able to get it. So it's off to bowl season now. We'll find out who we play, where we play, and all that good stuff. And, of course, the vlog and the Tiger Pregame Show vlog will be with you when we do it. Until then, ACC champions. And don't ever forget, championships matter. Go Tigers.